not complaints, but there were issues regarding the quality of grounds, wickets, and things like that. The third was we wanted to look at umpiring and refereeing. There were three areas I was personally very concerned about. Obviously, the cricket, the quality of cricket that we are playing. We wanted to look at curating because there were not complaints, but there were issues regarding the quality of grounds, wickets, and things like that. The third was we wanted to look at umpiring and refereeing, which we felt was also a very important component of this game. So there is the coaching side, there is the curating side, and there is the umpiring, refereeing support staff. And I think the last time I mentioned that we started a little coaching program for the under-19 school players, coaches. We did that as a first step. As soon as Gary comes back, we are planning to do a lot more on that side, because that is one side I feel which is a problem. It's not a problem because anybody has caused the problem. With this cricket boom, we are struggling to keep pace with good coaching support. So that is one thing which we will have to look at very closely as an ongoing process. The curating part, we've done very well. We got Andy Atkinson, who's one of the most senior curators, head of ICC curating, and he got involved with us, with the team at Sri Lanka Cricket. He gave a list of all the guys who applied as curators, and we have now shortlisted a curating manager. He will be employed very shortly by the cricket board. And then we will give him KPIs and say, look, this is how you got to run this structure. Make sure even going down to school cricket, looking at school grounds, everything will come under him and the curators will come under him. So that looks after a very important aspect of the game. The third is umpiring. Umpiring, refereeing, even the scorers, we feel that's an area which needed support. Because without quality umpires, you can't develop this game. You need quality umpires, you need quality referees, and you need to look after them so that we bring in more good people, people who have played the game. Now look at Kumar Dharmasena. He was fast-tracked and he is a top international umpire. Now if we want to attract people like that, we will continuously need to make the business of umpiring more attractive. We have done that. The board has passed a system where we will pay them more, we will bring in more people, and we are going to appoint an umpires, like an umpires manager and a coaching manager for the umpires. We will hopefully bring the best of what we have here by way of international umpires, and we will give them the role of supporting our umpiring and raising the standard of umpiring. Because I have heard so many times, especially in school cricket, the quality of umpiring isn't great and they need to up the game, because ultimately the children suffer, the players suffer. You get 3-4 bad decisions and you can lose your place. So umpiring and refereeing is vital. The discipline starts there and the whole game is run by the umpires, and I think we're doing well. Well, I can tell you for a start, when I addressed 46 contracted players, one thing we told them in no uncertain terms is player managers cannot get close to anybody in the board or selectors, and if found out, if we feel there is interference, the player will be sent home. That was the first message I gave them. But also going further, I think the board has now, or this committee has now brought in a set of regulations which will decide who can be a player manager. So that I think is just been done, right? Yeah, it's just been done. So any Tom, Dick and Harry can't become a player manager. We are vetting them, their credentials will be checked, and then they will be given clear guidelines as to what their role is, and they cannot go beyond that.